Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nightmare Toys podcast. We are on episode 101.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm going to school or something.
Right?
Nightmare Toys 101. How you doing?
Perfect.
I'm Brian, and with me is...
Christy.
And today we are talking about It's a Wonderful Knife.
Yep.
Or as I'll say, it was an okay knife.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm going to be honest about this movie. So.
Yeah. I think me and you probably have the exact same feelings and probably agree on a lot of the stuff about this movie. But why don't you tell everybody kind of shortly what it's about, though?
Okay, so it is about a... I'm just going to call it a mountain town because they're surrounded by mountains, but they don't actually tell you... Other than Angel Falls is the name of the town. They don't tell you where it's at.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which I found intriguing.
It's snowy, though.
It's snowy, so I'm going to... Maybe it's in Canada.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it is about a town that is... I don't know if he's a billionaire, a greedy business owner trying to buy up properties to make his own haven. And when people refuse, he goes around killing them. And then it fast forwards to a year later, and a girl wishes her life was different. And then it kind of goes into how It's a Wonderful Life was.
It's kind of like that in a way. Yeah.
So, I kind of had higher hopes for this movie.
Well, I mean, I did too.
Which is sad. So, like, it was directed by Tyler McIntyre, who had wrote and directed a segment from VHS 99, which was one of my favorite segments from that movie. But then he also wrote this year's Five Nights at Freddy.
Okay.
And then it was written by Michael Kennedy, who gave us Freaky, which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, I like Freaky.
So, and then with the whole cast that's involved, Justin Long, Joel McIntyre, Catherine Isabel.
McHale
McIntyre. McHale. Jane Widdop,
yep.
I think is how you pronounce her name, from Yellow Jackets. And then even Cassandra Node, who was in Influencers earlier this year.
Which was an excellent movie.
She has a small part in this.
Yeah. Yes. She plays Catherine's girlfriend.
Yeah, I kind of expected more from it.
More from the whole movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Well, Justin Long is the one that plays the mayor.
Yes.
And he's trying to take over the town.
Who, for me, he stole this entire movie.
Yeah, he was great. I love Justin.
Like, they have him in like a wig and these like really bright blue contact lenses, and then he has like whiteout denture teeth.
Yep.
To where you kind of said he reminded you of Tim Allen from Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes, that's exactly what he reminded me of when Tim Allen was trying to, get his hair done, get his teeth done, get the spray tan,
got the Botox,
got the Botox, and all that happening for the vacation. And yeah, when I looked at Justin Long in the beginning of this, like that is what I thought of, because my mind just went there. But yeah, he looks a lot like Tim Allen. But yeah, he's got that spray tan going on, highlights in the hair. He's rich and he's an asshole, and he owns a lot of stuff and wants to own everything and own the whole town.
He's the greedy landowner in this one,
right? And then the girl kills him, but yet it goes a year later, and she's wanting to change that.
Yeah, she makes her wish that she wants her life to be different,
and that she wished she didn't exist.
Yeah, she didn't exist, and then that's kind of where it goes into the It's a Wonderful Life aspect, to where everything changes. But it was weird because it also kind of reminded me of Back to the Future 2, to where Marty goes like kind of into the future. And then, like, everything has changed because of how the past was changed.
Right.
So you have now Justin Long that's kind of like the Biff character, where he has his whole empire, built out, and it's separated from the rest of the town.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah, in a way. So it's like kind of like what I put down is like this is a movie is like a what if movie in a way.
Yeah.
So the whole rest of the movie is like, what if she didn't exist and she didn't kill the killer, and then now the whole town is plagued with this killer killing everybody all the time at Christmas, and they're just
so going along with it. Like,
they're going along with it, and he does end up taking over the entire town.
And everyone is kind of like robots.
See, that's where it fell short for me. I'm like, wait a minute.
To where they were all like hypnotized and
how
everything.
are they like possessed or hypnotized or something? Like, how did that even come into play?
I
like
don't
he
know.
somehow possessed the entire town to go along with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was weird.
There was a lot
didn't like
of
that
it
part.
that I had questioned
Yeah.
with this movie.
I know it was kind of going off of the small premise of the original It's a Wonderful Life movie, but I still wanted this to be more slasher.
Yeah, for it being a slasher movie, there's not a whole lot.
No, there's not.
Maybe like 10 minutes total in the movie.
And you really don't get to see a lot of the kills or any of the kills. It's like just like a moment, and that's it.
Yeah, it kind of made me think I was watching something that was done for like Sci-Fi Channel back in the day,
Maybe.
or something like a made-for-TV movie.
It's rated R, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
This could have been PG-13.
I feel like Joe McHale was greatly underused.
He was underused. I agree with that. Yeah, I liked him.
Same with Catherine Isabel. She was way underused.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she
she
was
though.
the aunt sister, but I mean, still, like they could have done something
But
with
it was
her.
nice it's nice to see her in something though. I did like her.
And I also have that Jane, who is the main girl she didn't exist. It felt like she was kind of like the weaker hero character that we've seen out of like this grouping lately.
Oh, okay.
Like between like Freaky and Totally Killer, like they kind of all fall under the same guidance, I guess, or subject matter, I guess. But it felt like she was kind of like an afterthought with everything. Like, I don't know, I just didn't really care about her character.
And she's the main character.
And she's the main character.
I kind of felt somewhat the same way.
Like, I kind of felt more strongly with Bernie than I did.
Yeah, so there's another character, Bernie. There's a lot going on with this in a way to where it didn't need to be.
Yeah.
But it was nice that she friended someone that's an outcast at school. Her name was Bernie, but they called her Weirdo. But yeah, so that she comes into play into all this and ends up helping her figure things out and get back to her life.
Yeah.
And so you get that whole like, I don't know, supernatural, paranormal, I don't know, thing with it when it does change, because I don't know, how does it change in It's a Wonderful Life? I haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life. I'm sorry.
Like,
does it show like some aura in the sky like it does for her, and like something just happens?
Yeah, it was more of a guardian angel.
Okay.
Like a guardian angel comes, talks to him, like.
Okay. So she sees like this big
yeah,
aura in the sky kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like.
And then things just change.
Yeah, to where they even bring it up, like, oh, and, you normally see something like that in like Antarctica or Alaska or something. Where is polar lights?
The Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. The Northern Lights. Yeah. So that happened. So that I was like, okay. What did you think of the look of the killer?
I honestly didn't care for it. Like it's a white robe and like a white mask. Like I get it's supposed to be an angel killer, but I'm like they could have made it look more kind of like gruesome or something.
So I read some fun facts about this movie, and it is supposed to look like Ghostface, because it does look like Ghostface. Apparently, that's what Ghostface, that was their original idea for Scream, that it was supposed to be white. He was supposed to be white. And so they went with that for this movie, kind of an homage for him to be white, because it's very Ghostface. Yeah, although he's called the Angel Killer. Now, the hood on it kind of looks...
No, it's definitely an homage to Scream. I mean, he's running around with a knife.
But see, I didn't know that it was supposed to be white at the beginning of Scream. Like, that's what they wanted it to be, but they changed him to be in black robe because they did think that would be scarier. But their whole first idea was white. So that's where they took this idea for the killer is from that, for an homage to Scream. So I did read that. So I was like, okay, because I didn't know. Because I was like, God, it looks just like Ghostface.
Yeah. Well, I was saying part of the reason they changed it from white to black was because of the blood. Because, they're spraying blood on the black. You're not going to see it.
Well, you're not going to see it. You'll see it on the white. Right,
yeah,
of course.
The white's going to be more prominent.
Of course. But, yeah. So, I mean, that was kind of effective. I mean, I kind of liked it. It's called The Angel Killer, and I know it was interesting. But you already knew who it was. You find out who it is at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah. Until...
And then there's...
She goes through the time
Yeah,
loop.
then there's somebody
and
else.
then it
but
changes.
He's still killing.
Yeah.
Which was odd, because again, back when they show the whole town and Justin Long, has taken everything over now and everything's like really bad now. And this killer is just killing everybody all the time. I mean, he's still...
Yeah. Well, they even say he was the
killing,
original killer.
and then you get another person...
He's getting other people to kill as his
And that
dealer.
wasn't a spoiler. When you first start watching the movie, you already see it.
Plus, it's Justin Long in a horror movie. You should already know it's coming.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then the kills were just very weak for me. Nothing too creative or anything. Nothing, like I said, they didn't. It was just like very quick kills, if you even seen the kill. And I just thought it was very weak. This could have very well been PG-13, in my opinion, not R.
Yeah.
At all.
I agree. And the whole killing sequence in the theater, part of me thought it was annoying, but then part of me thought it was kind of smart because it was a different way of like showing the editing and everything.
Yeah.
To where it's a strobe light scene. So if you have issues with bright lights and anything, avoid the scene or look away or something.
But, nothing's memorable to me. In this, and I mentioned to Brian earlier too, like watching this, I kind of got a little disinterested in the middle of the movie. The story was just a little bland for me, and I started looking at my phone. And that's not good when I start doing that when I'm trying to pay attention to a movie to review. But like, I just kind of got disinterested for a small part.
Let's see here. I have there's a sequence where they confront the angel and Bernie just pushes him while he has the knife and he just cuts her. I'm like, yeah, that's a dumbass sword right there.
Yeah.
But then I also have bland corning ending and that was the thing I didn't like. If she went back to her original life where her and Bernie weren't really friends, how did Bernie remember everything?
See, that's the whole other supernatural weird thing going on in this movie. Exactly. Then that's a good point.
Like, I was just
so how did she remember?
Yeah.
And how did she even, like, I don't know.
Like,
It's weird.
Like, it was...
It's not a straight slasher movie. In a way. It's not, in my opinion. Do you think so?
No, and I think they try to do way too much with it.
Yeah, I mean, how did she remember? Like, how did...
Like, they were trying to be clever with it, and it kind of backfired on them, and then they put all these, like, I don't want to say, I'll say views in it, which it seems like every movie has nowadays, and it's becoming annoying.
The what now?
Like, in terms of, like, people revealing, like, their sexuality and everything, like, we don't really need to know all that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like, just get on with the movie. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. It just wasn't everything I wanted it to be.
which, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong
is
with it, but
whatever.
it's like, but okay, so the aunt is gay. I'm like, all right, cool. But it's like, oh, my brother's gay too, and I'm gay. I'm like, what? Okay, so now you're just kind of like forcing it on us. Like,
I guess.
which I mean, and again, there's nothing wrong with it, but like, you don't have to keep like, hey, this is what
Keep
we're
on.
doing. Like, and it seems like every movie is like that now,
Yeah.
to where they're trying to push something on you,
Real life issues
real life
and
issues
stuff.
that they don't really need to.
I just need a slasher movie.
like give just people being sliced up. That's all we want.
Yeah. It was very Christmassy. It was very holiday-ish. I seen a lot of people say they really enjoyed it, so that's cool.
The Christmas tree line was a joke, though. Like they had this giant angel, but then very little lights.
Yeah.
All the town was lit up, but then they have a Christmas tree that wasn't really lit up.
But before that, when it was actually normal time, it was though.
Yeah.
When they were showing it if she didn't exist in that time, yeah, everything's just like dark and just not cool and just doesn't look good and everything's just eh. But if you go back to normal time, then the Christmas tree was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's just how they're depicting the two different times in the movie, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. What do you give it out of 10? What's your score?
I'm being generous and I'm giving it a 6.
I was giving it a 6 as well.
I should really give it lower, but I'm going to be generous.
I'm giving it a 6 too. I feel the exact same way.
It's a one-time watch. I'm never going to watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I may buy it just because I like the cover art. Like if that's going to be the cover art, if they're going to put it on Blu-ray or whatever.
Like,
but
other than Justin Long, and then there was a tongue-in-cheek joke with the movie theater where one of the movies showing was "I Know What You Did Last Christmas."
Oh yeah,
like that's a fun tongue-in-cheek. But
yeah.
Other than that, I'm not even going to remember this movie, honestly.
Yeah, I don't even remember a lot of the kills. The only kill I remember, and it's only because I feel like we've seen it in Violent Night maybe last year or something else, it was towards the beginning and it showed the big candy cane going through the person's.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it Violent Night? Or we've
Yeah.
seen it in something?
Yeah, no, it was Violent Night.
There's a big candy cane going through the person's head.
Yeah.
And that was like really the only memorable, cool shot of a kill, in my opinion. That even was Christmassy. Like everything else is just
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even like the electrocution wasn't like all that. Like just zapped and then he was down.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's how it would be in real life. But I mean, like,
but
he was wearing clothing. Like he should have caught fire or something.
Yeah, something could have more happened with that too. Yeah, it just wasn't. Just fell very short for me. Boo! And I was excited for this one too.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean about the kills? Like, because like the Thanksgiving movie, a lot of the kills were creative in the fact that it went along with Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you watch other Christmas horror movies, a lot of the kills are, have a Christmas take on it. It's creative in ways. And I was hoping that for that, but I didn't get that.
Yeah, no, this one fell very flat for me.
Yeah. And then Catherine Isabel, you didn't even see it. She just walked out.
Yeah, I would say both her
Of a door.
and Joe McHale they're like in it, but they're not in it.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, oh, we're just going to use you for your name purpose. And
Well, I don't know. Catherine was in there, I think, more than Joel was. I don't know. Anyway, 6 out of 10. All right. Well, I think next week is your birthday.
yes.
So Brian will not be on the podcast next week because we do this on Wednesdays. You just see it on Fridays or whatever day y'all are watching us on. But we air all this on Wednesdays. And it's his birthday. So happy birthday. Let's all say happy birthday to Brian next week.
Thank you.
So
thank
he
you.
won't be doing the podcast. I guess
Nope.
me and Philip, we're going to do it. So I guess Philip's going to do it with me while he sits behind the desk too. And we were going to talk about, what's that movie? And it was the movie you wanted to watch too.
The
Sacrifice Game. That's what I had
Because
written
I'm
down.
a fan of the director.
Yeah.
Because it's the same director that did The Ranger, which is highly underrated, in my
Okay.
opinion,
And it's going to be on Shudder.
on Shudder.
So that's what we were going to discuss next week, the Sacrifice Game. Well, go ahead and watch it.
Yeah,
Tell me what
I'm-
you think, and I'll mention it to everybody.
Yeah,
out
I'll
there.
watch it. I'll give you my rating, and then I'm also going to watch that There's Something in the Barn, because I've been waiting for that one for a long time.
Yeah, whatever new Christmas movies coming out, I'll watch them and review on my live show too. So that's going to be the movie for next week. And yeah, I didn't know what to give you for your birthday, so I'm giving you the day off.
I'll take it.
Stay home and watch whatever you want, play games,
I will
take a nap.
Take a nap.
Take a nap, sleep in, watch Happy Birthday to Me. I don't know. Do you watch birthday movies for your birthday?
No,
You don't?
no. Most of the time I'm here.
Okay.
So
Well, watch Happy Birthday to Me then, or Bloody Birthday. I don't know. I'm sure you'll probably play Call of Duty.
I'll probably watch Oppenheimer.
Oh, okay.
Because now that I own it, I can watch it as many times as I want.
There you go. Got you your 4K of Oppenheimer. I haven't watched that yet.
It's a good one.
I may do that.
You also need to see Godzilla -1.
Yes, everybody's telling me about Godzilla. I may have to watch that.
Honestly, the best Godzilla movie.
That's what everybody's saying.
The best.
It's insane. Yeah, I may have to watch that one. I don't really do Godzilla movies. Not that I'm against it. It's just, I don't know. It's just not a movie that I'm just going to say, hey, I want to watch a Godzilla movie today. So I've just never really watched any of them that much, really.
Yeah, this one kind of reinvented the Godzilla for them.
And that's what
because it's a period piece movie as well. Because it takes place right at the end of World War II.
Oh, okay.
So it's like before the original Godzilla movie.
Before it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I may have to try that. All right. Well, let's talk about, Thanksgiving. We didn't even get to talk about our Thanksgiving since we didn't do an episode last week. But I had a great Thanksgiving. We just ate and sat at home.
I was at the bar watching football.
And you were at the bar watching football. Well, the night before, came over to your house. Yep. And we had a nice, fun Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, Friendsgiving with that horror couple. Mm-hmm. And Joseph came on over.
I was at. We watched Blood Rage.
Mm-hmm. And Pilgrim.
Yep.
Which is good. No one really talked about Pilgrim this year for Thanksgiving, and that's a really good Thanksgiving movie. So.
Yep. Which is weird because it's a perfect double billing for Thanksgiving.
I think so, too. Yeah. I think so too. Next year, Thanksgiving Pilgrim. Mm. But yeah, had a good day. Hope everybody else had a good Thanksgiving as well. And I think other people were waiting to watch Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving or that weekend or whatever too. So you can go back and watch our podcast on the movie. Our 100th episode was for Thanksgiving. But then we also have Black Friday sales. So thank you everybody for purchasing something for our Black Friday sales. But I think we still have some of our Black Friday sales going on.
Yeah, we still have pops on sale for $5. Our candles are half off. We have figures on sale. And then we have until Sunday, all of our autographs are 15% off.
Okay, awesome. Hell yeah.
So,
and that's online and in store.
Online and in store.
Yep. So we've still got sales going on right now, so check out the website. And speaking of sales, we're going to have a bunch of Christmas sales too coming up. Let me get out my calendar. So we are going to do what we're calling just our Christmas sale, our 15% off Christmas sale. We're going to do that the 15th, 16th, and 17th, that whole weekend. And then on the 16th, Nightmare Cafe is having a whole big party shindig going on, Krampus and all that going on. Right, Philip? Yes. Mm-hmm. We are not doing any kind of Christmas party or anything here at the store. We couldn't get anybody. Everybody's booked.
You could have just had Stephen dress up as Krampus. And then ship them over next door.
I wanted Jeremy to be here with the balloons, and I wanted the lady here doing the face painting, and everybody was booked. And so we're not really going to do a Christmas thing here, but we do have stuff going on at the restaurant. But we'll have the sales in-store, online, 15% off that whole weekend. And then we'll do our after Christmas sale, same sale, in-store, online, the 25th through the 27th. Now, obviously, we're not going to be open for Christmas. But anyway, sale will be online. And then we'll do our flash sale New Year's Eve, which is on a Sunday, just a flash 24-hour New Year's Eve sale kind of thing, in-store and online as well. So lots of sales coming up.
Yep.
And happening already right now. And we may even just put something on sale just to be doing it. You never know.
Yeah, I might just start doing 24-hour sales like every day up until then.
Yeah.
Just
sales all month, y'all. So there you go. Speaking of, we've got some new products.
We do.
We'll start over there.
This adorable little Sam.
How cute is he? That's
like
from Kid Robot.
from Kid Robot, which I'm glad I didn't untie the thing because they do have a bigger one to where the sack comes off. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder if the little one does that. It does not. Do not try. It is sewn together.
There you go. But he's cute. That makes a good Christmas gift for anybody. Kids, anybody, good little stocking stuffer.
Yeah, stocking stuffer. So this guy is 17. And then we got in the giant Hug Me Coraline plushes.
She's cute.
She's cute. So this one's 42, and this is like the Chucky or Kong or any of the other big ones that we had to where it does shake when you hug it or clap. So
yeah, it's really cute. That's a good Christmas gift too. Not necessarily a stocking stuffer.
No, this is a good under the tree gift.
Yeah, it's a good under the tree gift. But again, for all ages though. And then you want to show our Christmas stockings?
And then we did get in stockings. So which one? We got Freddy. We got in a Jason, which is my favorite. We got in Michael, and then there's a few other ones. I know there's a Ghostface, Art,
Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington, Pennywise. I have the photos.
Yeah, there's a few other different characters too, and all of them have like different like prints or colors on the tops of the stockings, so they're all real different. And, I like that Jason one too.
And because they did ship different sizes, there are ones with different trims on it, but I did not separate them because that's just too much work. So it is on there. It says
if you order Jason, you're just going to get whatever Jason one we get.
Yeah, it does say on the trim is, it varies.
Yeah,
so it's kind of whatever we have in stock.
The Jason print is exactly the same. It's the trim Brian's talking about.
Yeah.
There's just a couple different colors of it, or
so
variations of the plaid.
So the plaid could be checkered, it could be striped.
Yeah. It's all nice though. It's all good.
But it's all the same.
And they're really nice stockings too. It's a good material.
I would say it's a very thick stocking.
Yeah, it's not a cheap felt. So that's good. I like those. It's like a quilt.
Yes.
Material. So those are fun. So get you a stocking. You may already have your stockings. Might want to buy one for somebody. Fill it with some gifts from Nightmare Toys, and there you go. There's a gift for somebody. Or get you some new stockings for next year, or hang them up all year long. So there you go. And those are how much?
These are 30.
30. Okay. And remember, we're having the 15% off sales all month, like I just mentioned. So good time to order this stuff. And then we got on these cute, funny things. I just had to order these. Everybody's shaking their head and they're like, what? Chia Pets? I'm like, but they're fun. I had to order them. But we did just get these in yesterday. Yeah, just yesterday. So we do have the Chia Pet in Ghostface, which is funny to see him with an afro. I love it. And the Wednesday is cool though. The Wednesday one, because it's a thing, and it's just thing. It's the hand like it's sitting on some grass or something. It's just cool. I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
Chia. I don't know. I like it. I think they're fun. They make fun Christmas gifts, and they are how much?
I think they're $25.
Yeah, $25.99. So those are the two we got in. I like those. The Bob Ross one though is cool. I know we're not in Bob Ross, but the Bob Ross one is cool because it actually fits him because he actually has like a fro and stuff. So
it's just weird seeing Ghostface with a fro.
Yeah, I think there's a Michael too.
Yeah, there's a Michael and a Freddy and a Jason and a Pennywise. There's a whole like horror line that you could get.
We only got these two though, but this one's really neat. It's not like the same kind of aspect as these, like it's big afro hair or something. So anyway, so those make great Christmas gifts too. And I guess that's really about it, isn't it?
Yeah. So the cafe, they did start a new show that's Friday, Saturday nights called The Gasping Whisper. Mm-hmm. The show is amazing. Mm-hmm. It's it's got like a circus freak show type vibe to it, but there's also dancing and there is a little blood and just it's all like horror themed.
Yeah,
and it is truly amazing, like some of the stuff that they do.
It's like an elevated sideshow.
Yes. So I cannot recommend it highly enough. Like, it is truly amazing.
It's Friday and Saturday nights over.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday nights over here at the cafe. So grab your tickets for it now.
It's on the website.
Yes.
And then you still have the brunch show too on Sundays as well. So 2 shows. You got Friday night show, Saturday night show, and that show is 21 and older. Just want to put that out there. That show is 21 and older, but the brunch show is for everybody, all ages, whoever. So, and that's on Sundays. You can buy all your tickets for all that on the website. Anything else?
Not that I could think of.
I think that's it.
Just keep an eye out for our sales.
Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Well, we will return next week with the movie The Sacrifice Game, and that's going to be on Shudder. So, just to let you know, It's a Wonderful Knife is also on Shudder if you'd like to go watch that. At least it was only a little less than an hour and a half long.
Yeah, it's like 80 minutes.
It's not very long. So at least, they didn't make it a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, no, I know. For those that don't have Shudder, I know you can rent it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, guys. Well, we will see y'all next week. Y'all have a spooky day.